Hey, friends. I think I have a cold coming on. It is Friday, September 29th, and you are not in class today. But you know where to go for your information, which is good. So, this is what we are doing today. For Friday, September 28th, we are. Oh, no, wait. It's Friday, September 29th, friends. I'm sorry. So, for Friday, September 29th, we are going back in and we're looking at what does minus mean. And when we said what does minus mean, we were talking about three things. We said minus means negative, and then on the expression chart, it means opposite, and then subtract. So when we refer to minus, we're going to be working within those three definitions: negative, opposite, and subtract. Okay. So today, the first thing we're going to do is take a look at your formatives from yesterday, get those back in your hand, and make sure we go through those and make sure that we understand everything on that assessment. Um, After that, we're going to write some expressions, and then we're going to write more expressions, and then we're going to talk about a zero balance, and time permitting, we're going to play a game of Mafia. Learning targets for today, we want to learn about the different interpretations of minus and how to represent negatives with algebraic tiles. We also want to construct and simplify algebraic expressions. So what does that mean to you for a success criteria? Can you access an expression mat? Can you use an expression mat to represent an algebraic expression? Can you make sense of the meaning of minus? Kind of like what we talked about, negative, and in this case, opposite. That's the expression mat. And then finally, can you make a zero balance? Okay. Some of the expressions that we looked at through here, we went into here and said, we want to come up with three ways as a class to write this equation. Now, so we could say, well, this is 2x minus 3. Or we could move these x's down here and we could say that's opposite or negative 2x subtract 3. Or we could move them all down and we could say that's opposite negative x plus 3. That's three ways to say that sentence. Okay, so we're going to look for three ways to say this, three ways to say this, three ways to say this. When we look at this one, we're going to see if there's any zero balances or things that cancel out even before we start making expressions. Okay. And then the next one that we worked on will be simplifying these. And again, the first thing we're looking, is there anything that cancels? Okay. And then we're going to talk about what if you have something that's the same on the positive side as the opposite side. Now think about that. If we take this up here, it will become red or negative, correct? So that would cancel out here. That cancels out here. Or what if you took this one and put it in the opposite zone? It would turn red, then it would cancel this one out here. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to find three ways to write that expression. We're going to come up here and see if anything cancels out. I see something right away. And then we're going to write that expression three ways. And then we are going to write this expression three ways. Okay. If we get that done, we're going to go into something called the zero balance. So I'll get our CPM book up. More math for more people. Remember that. And log it in. And then from here we go into, what chapter are we on? 2? Is this 2.13? Oh yeah, this is the start of 2.14. So we want to do this thing called the zero balance. And this problem says, Gretchen used 7 algebra tiles to build the expression below. Build this collection of tiles on your own expression mat. Use these tools, they're so cool. They already set the problem up for you and write its value. Represent the same value 3 different ways, each time using a different number of tiles. Be ready to share your representations. Okay. So we want to build this, and we want to solve this. Sound good? And again, we're looking for things that cancel out. And look at this and this. If you want like this. Cancel out. If you brought it back here, brought this one up here, it cancels out. Does that make sense? Okay. We are not assigning any homework for the day, but we're going to look at the Mafia game. I've played this game. I've heard it played Cowboy. I've heard Mafia. I've heard Zombies. I heard Vampire. But we'll see if you like it. So this game, I'm going to put this link up, and it's basically, well, you can read it here. I'll read the link, and I'm sure the other kids will tell you about it too. It's a fun game. Okay. That's it. That's all we're doing on Friday, and I'm not adding any more homework today. We will start adding homework next week. Okay. All right. Hope you're feeling well, and hopefully we'll see you back on Monday. Have a nice Friday, and have a beautiful weekend.